65. At least I passed. So it's that place where I now become a cognitive ninja. I can be flexible. But that requires my self-awareness, okay? It requires me being able to generate these rational beliefs. The other thing that's fundamentally important, and I think this is from childhood onwards, is the development of high frustration tolerance. Usually we tell ourselves we can't stand something when in fact we don't like it. And I might dislike it a great deal. High frustration tolerance enables me to face difficulty with much more courage and resilience. So, for example, if someone's rude to me, I don't like it, but I can stand it, and it would be worth the struggle. So does that make sense? It is, increasing my capacity to deal with adversity. Not everyone's going to like me. I'm not going to like everybody else. Why should I hold a belief that says everybody should like me? It's a nonsense. And so that flexibility around that belief of high frustration tolerance, which is not just a belief or an attitude or a thinking process, it's actually more than that. It's a sensed experience. Now, the final bit that I think is fundamentally critical is unconditional self-acceptance. We're far too complex to be rated on one aspect or dimension in our life. In fact, it's impossible to truly define a human being in any one way. It's like, when you ask a question, what are my, characteristics? Well, there's many of them. There's, it's part of my identity, it's part of my roles. There's lots and lots of aspects. So, for example, I like to believe that I'm a really good parent. I'm sure there's other parents who might be better than me. But am I defined by simply being a parent? No, I'm not. The other part to it is we're really a lot better off rating our behaviour than ourselves. It's a bit like when I deal with a child. I don't tell them that you're a naughty boy or girl. I'm going to target that child's behaviour. Oh, I didn't like your behaviour at that point. So I didn't like you biting me, or I didn't like it when you deliberately spilt your bowl of food on the ground. That behaviour is naughty. So again, if I fail at something, then I'll have failed at an important thing. It's a behaviour, but that does not make me a failure, because I understand that I'm a fallible human being. And I've spoken about this again and again and again in many previous podcasts. And if we can only get this together, then we really have laid the foundation of being a psychological ninja. So, coming back to this, if we are able to do that, we're going to deal with crisis all the better. Now, in the next session, what I want to do is build on this. Okay, so we're going to build on creating a greater sense of self-awareness, being very mindful, being flexible, adaptable, both behaviourally or physically, behaviourally, emotionally and cognitively, and socially. And now we're going to build that into a resilience plan. And I'm going to take you through in the next podcast how to do this. Now, in order to be effective with it, my suggestion is get a journal and start writing things down. Thanks for your company once again, and until next time, I'm signing off.
Thank you for listening to Inspire Change with Gunter. Gunter Swoboda does individual and group coaching for men looking to grow. For more information on this and the global Making Good Men Great movement, check out goodmengreat.com to get into contact. If you have a topic for the show or would like to be a guest on the air, please email producers at miranda@noirtainment.com. That's Miranda, Miranda, at noirtainment, noirtainment.com. Thank you, and always keep inspiring change.